What do we believe now about America? One question is, how do we as minorities regain confidence that we are valued in a country who seemed unmoved by the things that their choice for president had to say about us? This is a perplexing question. How do you remain patriotic in a nation where over half of the citizenry ignored all the insults and the slander? Now, this is something that's difficult for our white brothers and sisters to understand and process. They don't understand our emotions pertaining to this particular issue. In fact, I had a conversation with one of my friends last night, and he was saying, "This is going to be all right." And I said, hold just a second. You're speaking out of the purity of your own heart and the level of your understanding. But we're processing this from the perspective that our forefathers were lynched and they died, they marched, they shed blood, and for us now to discover that we're still where we were. I said, what we're dealing with now, we're dealing with generational pain, because we've just been reminded that all that we've been through has not caused America to progress beyond the point that you can still treat us as if we are second and third class citizens and still be elected to the president while you are misogynistic, sexist, and racist. We now have to deal with a known reality. We have suspicions, but now it's out of the closet. We know that most of America would ignore all of that which is obvious and still elect a candidate who appealed to their lowest level of passion. How do we know that? We know that because all the polls indicated that most Americans were opposed to the major platform stances of the candidate. Most Americans oppose a wall in Mexico. Most Americans oppose totally destroying Obamacare. Most Americans oppose a president candidate not turning over his tax returns. Most Americans oppose all of the stances, the major stances that he took. So one has to wonder, why did they still vote for him? And how is it that leaders say, I disagree with everything he says and does and represents, but I still have to give him my vote? We're not ignorant people. We read, we understand, and we process. So there must be something he stands for that you are willing to support that's not being talked about in the polling. What is that thing? That one thing, my brothers and sisters, is you agree that he's going to take your country back for you and build America, my God. Make America great again. And when you say again, that means like it used to be. And when we think about America like it used to be, we remember an America that did not treat us with equal value and equal rights, where we could not vote, we couldn't walk down the street, hold our head up. Our daddies had to bow down and scratch where they didn't itch. And if they looked at a white woman in their eye, they said to be hanging from a tree. America like it used to be is an imbecile being lynched. America like it used to be is a man ever shot in his driveway. America like it used to be killed Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., John F. Kennedy, and Robert Kennedy for supporting African Americans and minorities. Why do you think we want to go back to what that was? Whenever you say make it great again, who was it great for?